Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to a little bit more hard space Shipbreaker. At the top, a couple of things to address. Well, at the tippy top, check out the description and the pinned comment for the link to the community tab, which is essentially got our poll. You can vote for the current games that are in the rotation for being played tomorrow. There'll be 5 there, but if you want to pick another game, chuck it in a comment, and I'll put that in the big old pile that rotates through. And that way you guys can help contribute to what's being shown on the channel. Now, also at the top, a couple of points. Some people have raised that maybe my math was a little bit off when I was chucking that aluminium in the furnace, and I might have missed the couple hundred kilos that it might have been worth. Appreciate that, but I still think my position stands that it doesn't count towards the work order of metals, salvaged metals. So you can cook aluminium if you want, but all this time I kind of assumed that cooking aluminium was what counted as salvaged metals, but it really doesn't seem that that's the case. It seems like extra things like aluminium go in the furnace and you can get a little bit of money for them, but it is such a waste of time and effort, to be perfectly honest. The aluminium is just paper mache walls for me to cut through. Now, there was something someone sort of towards the end of last night mentioned in a comment. I can think off the top of my head, but it seems really fascinating. Now that the hard mackerels have the fuel line essentially sticky taped to the inside of the wall, and it seems to be attached at every point and every part of the wall. He suggested, what if you got into the wall and you unplugged the fuel container at the back and you were to cut the wall off? It would keep the entire wall section, all of those little wall sections, together in one big piece. I think that's what they were getting at. At least that's what I took away from it, and I thought to myself, oh, that's pretty bloody exciting. So, if we can get ourselves a hard mackerel, or next time we get a hard mackerel, I'm going to attempt to do exactly that. Yeah, I figured we could afford something like this. Nice, but then things like that. 6,100! Holy heck. Goodness gracious me. Alright, but certification, we're still grinding work objectives. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's see what we can fish out here. Oh, there is a hard. Oh, it's a heavy cargo. Let's see what that does. Hopefully that's exactly the same. You know, the wrinkle in this one is getting inside the wall. In which case, yeah. Alright. Oh, Daddy's favorite. You love to see it. It's almost like a bloody Tetris, you know, bloody QuickTime puzzle doing that. Ooh, look at this sleek, bloody low profile, friggin' carbon grey colour scheme that's going on here. Isn't that interesting? Oh, here we go.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
You know what I would like, and I think it's going to happen as well, because you hit pause, see this? Ship diagnostics. Insufficient information. That menu's existence makes me think that we might end up getting ships come in that are like US, like they're broken. Because these are all fairly intact, you know? But I would like the idea of having to deal with a specifically broken ship and having to identify what is wrong with it, sort of thing.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright, so this is carrying coolant and flammables. Interesting choice. Isolation back there. Okay, fuel pipes. Alright, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Someone said I shouldn't be pulling that off and harvesting it, but it's electrical. That's why I'm harvesting it for a work order. Anyway, what we got here? Alright. First things first, let's get in the wall. Right? Oh. Alright. Don't do it to me. Let me pass. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, fuel's isolated, cool. Is it just the one nacelle? Look at me learning how to say it properly. Alright. I want to be careful with these prime cuts because
Salvage secured.
because of that.
Credit applied.
Oh, I hope this works. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody coolant. Oh, there's roof ones as well. How much is the tonnage on that? 45 tin. It's still counting as part of the ship. Hang on, I'm not out of party tricks yet. Yeah. Oh, you mongrel.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oh no. Look at that. How good is that, team? Oh, fantastic. Whoever suggested that, thank you so much, my friend.
Salvage deposit accepted.
You're
Credits
a
transferred.
gentleman, Chad, and a scholar. Oh no.
Salvage secured.
Oh, there
Credits
goes.
deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright. Cool. Well, I can't believe this is intact. Alright, we're gonna take the
Salvage
reactor out.
secured. Account credit applied.
Oh, there's no power, so I can't isolate. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I'll need to. Hopefully.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this is not so great.
Electrical damage. Note that excess electrical damage has been found to be
Please avoid damaging valuables.
Alright. So I pulled the isolation is what happened then. And the fuel tank blew up a bit, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, maybe I do need to isolate. Jesus, what have I blown up? Sort of the back corner. Bugger. It's alright, we'll persevere.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, what do we need? Electrical. Alright. Bugger that. So that's interesting. The pipe would not pull away. So you had to cut it or whatever.
Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Have a nice day.
Oh, for crying out loud, why are you doing that? Why are you doing a fucking wheelie?
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
What is going on here?
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
I've definitely done that.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Bugger team? Oh no. Oh god, you just can't win. Like, I have no idea what the physics has decided to do over there.
Have a nice day.
It was going in perfect. Look, now what the fuck are you doing? You know? What is this thing doing? I need to know if I can get this thing in. This is really wrecking my workflow.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
What the fuck is going on there? How stupid. Oh my god. That won't work either, because...
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Oh my god. What a fucking nightmare. Alright, so we shanked the isolation.
Account credit applied.
So this detonation was ultimately just the fuel line leaking, from what I can tell. 2 minutes. I think we're a bit stuffed there. Salvage nanocarbon, salvage metal. Okay. God damn it. Need to isolate. No, you're not allowed. No, don't go in there. I'm going in there.
Alright, Cutter. Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
What an absolute mess, eh?
Warning. Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are
Salvage
available for
secured.
purchase at the
Credits
master shaft.
deposited.
Oh, really? Ah, bugger. What a mess. What a mess of that. So I shanked it because of messing up the isolation at the back. Now apparently you can buy isolation keys as well, people were saying, which is really interesting. Alright, well we're going back in. There's a good chance they're not gonna let us have another hard one. That's right, so we'll do a medium. It's all sort of money in the bank, I guess. Light cargo, station hopper. I don't know, I don't mind the station hoppers. They're fine. Bugger. How much are these?
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Utility key. 50 grand. Oh, 50 grand? Hang on, that's nothing. I make that back.
Thank you for your purchase. Have a nice day.
That's too cheap. Already have a utility key. Alright, so note to self, I should do the isolation first. Apparently, not a lot of YouTubers do that, actually. Someone was saying. Most of them do it last. I guess each to their own.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
But yeah, because I pulled the power cell out early, I couldn't use the computer
Airlock
terminal.
pressure levels increasing.
So, lesson to be learnt there. And 50 grand for a utility key. Why are they making them for sale? Like, I gotta be...
Pressure levels dropping.
I think at first blush, a lot of people are gonna be like, yay, hooray, that's good news. I think it's terrible news, actually. Now you're just gonna buy an isolation key every single time, and you're gonna use it every single time, and it's gonna remove an entire gameplay mechanic, especially with the larger ones, like where you have to roll the dice on the fuel lines exploding. $50 grand when you're making millions in a shift.
Valuable object.
Now 500 grand. Okay, maybe. Maybe they should have it as a marketplace that has a rarity, you know, so it's less price but it's more demand. It's like, maybe you can't get it, you know? I'm doing the wall trick again because I think it's good practice. Even though it's not necessarily necessary on this particular model, it's good practice. Working out what we're going to do with the airlock as well will be interesting too. Did I cycle the airlock? Yeah. Alright. Is there coolant nearby? Nope. Okay, let's just...
Salvage
Just do that.
secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah, right, so the fuel line's not going to hold all this together. That's okay. That's disconnected. So this should come away? Should it not? Oh, have I not disconnected the... Oh, wrong button. I forgot to take that off. Okay, so this should now come away. Perfect. Alright. And apparently the switch on the end of this counts as mechanical, so...
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, nice. Nice. What else do we need? Electrical. Let's see about completing some of these work orders. Oops. I don't know if that's going to go in. And, then we'll experiment with maybe stripping how we're going to do the cockpit. That's something I'm curious about. Well, actually... So what am I saying? Cockpit? No. Oh, when did that come? Sorry, airlock is what I'm trying to say while I think. Jesus, I love the bung animations sometimes and how they terrify. Interesting. Okay, so the airlock's attaching both these parts onto it. Oh no. Wait, that's in that the cell hole. And they're not attached externally. Ah. Is that technically attaching it, you think? Probably couldn't hurt to drill it. Oh, this is coming away now. Why won't you boot? Okay.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, perfect. It is coming away. Oh yeah.
Processing valuable object.
Alright, well that was cool.
Stabilizing.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
That's interesting. It can come away with leaving this entire wall panel. You know what I mean? That's really interesting. Because the airlock is a little bit of a wrinkle. Like, I appreciate it being there because of the amount of times that I've hated it. Oh, okay. Now this is sort of not attached to anything at all.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
You got 5 minutes left in this shift.
Okay.
Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We were out.
Yeah, this is an interesting way. This is so different to the way we used to do it, but I'm all about it. Especially getting things out the side of the cockpit. Oh man, delicious. But the whole being able to pull it all out attached to one pipeline on the hard difficulty, oh man, makes me froth. Salvage metal.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh. You're taking the whole ship with you, are you? Okay. Amazing the weight difference it makes when I take one of the panelled sides off. They're so heavy, man.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Destroyed glass. Oh well. Salvage metal. Alright. Yeah, so all the metal struts in this are absolute dollary doos, man. Someone pointed out it's not the twisting that's making the cables disconnect. It's that they're losing line of sight from point to point.
Processed. Credits awarded.
And apparently that's what does it. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Huh. Oh, this music's so lovely, eh? How come I'm not getting salvaged metal at all in that? Have they changed it somehow? Maybe I'm incorrect about this.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Alright, so this floor is titanium. Not in significant amount.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Hang on. Oh, maybe I've misjudged.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
914. Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. So the floors are pretty big. No. Bugger. I messed up. Ah, that's okay. Good to know. Interesting. Okay, so the floors are a big part. The walls almost don't have any at all as far as salvaged metal. Maybe I do need to furnace the aluminium. Well, I wouldn't have needed to in that case. Doing the floors was enough. So the floors are important, more so than the wall panels, to be perfectly honest. We didn't need them in the end, apart from having added value sort of thing. I mean, one wall, one half of the ship at least, we needed. This is really cool. Sort of figuring out how to min-max what we need for work orders, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, team, another interesting episode. It's a shame we blew up the back end of the hard one, but again, we're still figuring out how best to pull the hard one apart and get all your work orders. It is a bit of a process. 60 out of 140, so we're still going to be grinding away on that. Yeah. For those that I think sometimes people raise that I get a bit distracted from exploring, and that's true, but there's also like another layer to it in that I recognize that there's a problem there that I don't know the answer to, and instead of just rushing through and doing the few work orders that I know exactly how to do, I would rather spend that time figuring out how to do the stuff that I don't. So eventually there will come a time where I actually already know how to do all the bits, and now I just got to fit them in the time slot, as opposed to just doing what you know and having 10 seconds left at the end to then try and figure out the other puzzle? No. So as soon as I come up against a puzzle that I don't understand but I need to learn, i.e. we're using a hard mackerel and I need to figure out how to pull the bits out, it doesn't matter. The work order doesn't matter anymore. What matters is figuring out how to solve that particular puzzle so that we can fulfill all the work orders in the future. Maybe that makes sense, but I think I've seen that raised. Some people are like, oh, why aren't you just doing the stuff? And I'm like, I could do that, but I will never learn how to do the last couple of work orders because I'm not taking the time to stop and learn. Anyway, just a thought. Team, might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.